after two of his opponents made campaign stops in Ohio this weekend. Ted Cruz brought his campaign to the capital city tonight. NBC4's Dan Perlman begins our team coverage. Dan?
Well, Ted Cruz tonight polling third here in Ohio. The latest NBC News poll has him behind both John Kasich and Donald Trump. With that in mind, he made it no secret why he's here.
If you're one of those 65 to 70% of Republicans who recognizes that Donald Trump would be a disaster for Republicans, a disaster for conservatives, a disaster for the country, then I ask you to join behind us.
Ted Cruz has 9 states under his belt. Here in Ohio, a packed house, the GOP senator from Texas telling the crowd not to vote for John Kasich or Marco Rubio. He says he is the only candidate who can mathematically win enough delegates to beat Donald Trump.
None of them has any viable path whatsoever to beating Donald Trump and becoming the Republican nominee.
Cruz says if Trump wins the nomination, Hillary Clinton will have a direct path to the White House. This crowd, his following, conservative Republicans, is behind him.
We follow what God calls us to do, and we believe that's what he does.
In that support, echoes of what the candidate is here to say.
A lot of people try to be cute and vote for Kasich to keep delegates away from Trump. Now you got to vote for the right person.
Cruz naturally says the right person is him. So I asked him if he believes Trump would be a, and I quote, disaster for the party. Would he still support the GOP frontrunner if he wins?
I have committed to support the Republican nominee. But I believe if Donald Trump is the Republican nominee, it makes it highly likely that Hillary Clinton wins the general election.
And this was Cruz's first campaign stop here in Ohio. At this point, none are scheduled between now and Tuesday. Tonight we are live in Columbus. Dan Perlman, NBC4.